Hello, boils, ghouls, and non-booneries. It's time for the scary stream. Okay. I thought I was going to commit to the bit, and then I backed out. That's fine. So, hi, hello everyone. It's time for my nonsense again. It is Halloween, so I figured because I skipped Friday's stream, I may as well do something for Halloween. And hi, Invaderoid. Welcome and happy Halloween to you too. And yes, I've got a hat for the occasion. I'm borrowing it from my I'm borrowing it from my mascot. I'm sure she won't mind. I'm sure it's fine. So I thought, what's the scariest thing I could play? And then I decided, why don't I play like an hour of Fatal Labyrinth to scare everyone away? Also, hello, Cac. Yes. For our readers outside of the UK, we've done our changing of the clocks. So, like, for a week, we're going to be an hour ahead, behind. How does time work again? No idea. So, our streams are going to be a little earlier for this week, anyway. So, yeah, let us play Fatal Labyrinth. Behind, I thought so. Yeah, this collection is the scariest thing I could think of. Where's the old... There's the remote. Okay. Oh, shit. I wasn't meant to do that. I wanted to show the intro. Gotta start again. Yeah, DST is like hard mode. Okay, I'm going to put the controller down this time. That way nothing will go wrong. Let's crank the volume up slightly. People have strong opinions about DST already. The stream's off to a good start. That is correct. I believe this is the Streets of Rage 2 music that Chibi-Tech made for the Sega Classics, Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage set. I mean, if you're going to reuse Sega music, Chibi-Tech music is a good way to go. So, yeah, this was originally on Steam, actually. Can I... Ellen Artist, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know. So, originally, this was basically an a la carte selection of games on Steam that used a pretty basic emulator that you could... You bought, like, the individual games, and sometimes they were sold in packs, but eventually they remade it with this... this bedroom theme for some reason. I mostly remember it because it absolutely tanked the game's performance on my old laptop to the point where, like, it ran the games at, like, a quarter speed. It was really bad. Sonic Spinball and Rocket Knight Adventures. That's a combo. That's a combo. Yeah, so this did actually support VR headsets on Steam. That's actually something that it did do. If you really wanted the true 90s bedroom experience, I guess. So there's kind of a lot of games on here, almost, but pretty much entirely Sega games. There's no third party stuff here. Nothing fancy like you would see on the on the Mega Drive Mini 2, which we will be seeing maybe later this week. But today we're going to play a bit of Fatal Labyrinth because I saw Koroni Inugami playing it and I was like, oh shit, I should do that. But just in case we don't get very far, I'm going to play an hour of this and then we're going to play Arcade Splatterhouse. So this is a weird one. Wait, hold on, there's something really important I've got to do. Hold on, how do I get out? Here we go. Yeah, highlight these games to scare a Sega executive. Because they removed the Steam versions of Sonic 1 and 2, but they're still on this collection on the console versions. So you don't have to buy Sonic Origins if you don't want to. You have another option available to you. Okay, so right. We don't talk about Sonic 3D. So what options do we have? Emulator settings. Here we go. So you could do pixel scaling if you really want. You've got a couple of different borders. We're gonna stick with the Streets of Rage. You can make the TV look really curved if you want, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna fuck with any of this. We're gonna go back. Also, something else that sucks about this: you can't change the controls. We are stuck with what the game has given us. We do not have a choice. This is especially great for Comic Zone, where I think like the items, if you use the 6-button mode, like the items are all fucked up. they're all the wrong way around. Yes, I too have Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and for some reason they took the Echo games out of the console versions, and for this Switch version they took the Wonder Boy games out, and on Steam they took Sonic 1 and 2 out later. Anyway, I'm doing everything I can to avoid the inevitable. So this is Fatal Labyrinth. This is a roguelike, but it was originally released as a MegaNet game in Japan in the year 1990. And that's relevant because, you know, the copyright says 1991 here. The first version released on the MegaNet is actually like way more basic. Like it doesn't have this intro. It doesn't have the village that you visit at the start. And the title screen is literally the text "Labyrinth of Death" and like a little cross, like a little grave marker, and that's it. Like even the HUD is different, like it's just text. So I believe I've just posted that in the chat. It's way more basic. They did eventually do like a slightly nicer version, but as far as I'm aware, that original Shino Meikyu is undumped. Yes, I would imagine that they do have size limits. So, but I'm not sure on the specifics. It's not something I know a lot about, but I do know that there's like an earlier version of Labyrinth of Death. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, so yeah, this is a roguelike where the 30-floor dungeon is randomly generated each time. And there's this cute little intro that makes you think this is a full RPG. No, it's not. How is the volume, by the way? There's us. Oh, I forgot to show the here's the box art. But yeah, this is one of 2 MegaNet games that got a cartridge release in the West. The other is, of course, Flicky. Yeah, the MegaNet version was 1990, and then they spruced it up. So the dragon must be destroyed before we get trapped in a world of darkness. Because you need to be able to hear the music in this. It's really important. Help, I'm scared. Okay, don't be scared, dragons are fine. There's a graveyard up ahead. That is where all the departed souls go, and that's where we're heading later. Please destroy this dragon so I can dry my laundry outside. You know what? That lady's got her priorities right. We'll do that for you. I heard a brave swordsman defeated the dragon a long time ago. I wonder if I have to go to school tomorrow. They didn't have many message boxes to play with, but they had fun. The legendary castle. Oh, it's a bit like Castlevania. It's a creature of chaos. I see. I understand. The end of the world is coming. The ghouls from Dragonia keep coming back even if we defeat them. Sucks to be us. A ghoul stole the holy goblet for the dragon. We're learning the deep lore. Ghouls invaded them, blah blah blah. So, you got this guy. A ghoul from Dragonia has stolen the holy goblet, the source of light, which illuminates the world. We must get the goblet back to prevent Dragon from returning to power. The goblet can't blah blah blah. Let me go. Where do you think you're going? No, don't even try it. Many have fought the dragon but failed. Dude. So you're going regardless of the danger involved. Make sure you tell everyone that you're leaving. Take care. Oh, can we... Does it change the text? Don't... Oh, okay. This is cute. Don't use anything before finding out what it does. Kind of difficult. Difficult to aim an axe, but it's powerful. It's easy to aim a spear, but it's not as powerful. Beware of magic. Understood. Okay, thanks. You may find a powerful sword in Dragonia. May the spirit of the holy goblet be with you. Oh, thanks. Are they just gonna... Go get that dragon. Can do, buddy. No, I think that's everything. We can't go home now. We have to. We must press on. Very slowly. This is it, by the way. There's no other talking. We're done. Yeah, we're going. We're going, old man. And one vast forest later, we enter the castle with nothing but a knife. So yeah, this is very roguelike. It's exactly what you think it is. You don't even have like an attack button, you just walk into people to attack them. You might notice that we do have a gold meter, which sounds like, you know, we're going to buy stuff later. No, that's not what that's for. We'll find out what that's for later. And this is it. This is pretty much the game. Are we going to die already? We probably are. Okay, good. Picked up a purple ring and a grey cane. So we got a little equipment menu here. We can wear a purple ring and see what it does. You begin to feel much better. Okay. And this is it. Yeah, it's like Mystery Dungeon where when you move, the enemy moves. We've got some gear we can pick up here. A short sword, that'll be helpful. We need all the equipment we can get because we're, you know, well, first off, we're dying. That's not a good sign. Let's see, what have we got? Equip. Of course, everything is sort of mysterious. It doesn't say what stuff does until you equip it for the first time. So the hand axe is powerful, but apparently it's going to miss a lot. But when we're not in combat, we will slowly heal. And we eat food while we're doing it. But if we start to run out of food, we'll die of hunger. There's many ways to die here. I'm gonna... Okay, this kind of works out. Oh, we're upgraded to a valet. And we got a green scroll, an orange ring, and there is a very tempting potion up there. I am gonna wander around a little first, get my health back up. Yeah, so much for don't use shit. I think there's like, there might be like identifying spells. kind of similar to that wizard that identifies stuff in Toe Jam and Earl. But I don't know. Much of this game is a mystery. What we gotta be on the lookout for is manga style meat. A secret door. Sometimes the doors are hidden. No, this is just a dead end. I see. I understand. Yeah, that is the nature of the beast with this one. I don't think the weapons are randomized, like what they do, but the items sure as hell are. Okay, we're gonna stay the hell away from that wizard. I know what that wizard's up to. There we go. There's the manga meat I've been looking for. So that gives us food. We need that. Now what we can do is we can throw shit at people. So why don't we throw our short sword at this guy? We missed, of course we did. Try the knife. Nope. Because what this guy does is he keeps sending you to sleep, which sucks. We don't want him to. That doesn't seem like a good tile to step on. I'm pretty sure that was a trap we stepped on. Oh! Okay, we killed him in one go. Now, the level counter in the bottom left is the floor you're on, not your actual level. Your experience level is determined by the title you've got. So we'll what do we got? We got, hold on. We kind of have to check. This kind of takes a while. Ooh, we can equip the leather helm, and it does actually change our sprite, which is cute. We've got a cane, I think. We did pick up a cane somewhere. A grey cane. We don't know what it does. We picked up a scroll. Don't know what that does either. And we did pick up a bow and arrow. We might need that later. For now, let us ascend. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying all of the sound effects. I've actually turned them down on my end, but I want to make sure you lot can hear all of them. Okay. Oh, thank you, Quickman573, for following. We're playing this game. We're playing the Fatal Labyrinth, or Shino Make You. No, we're just picking up leather helms for now, I see. Still, we've leveled up and we haven't died yet. I consider that progress. It is a game of all time. To be honest, I'd never heard of this game before. It was included in the Mega Drive collection on the 360. And I'd never heard of it before then. It was just a complete mystery. Now the shuriken is another projectile style weapon. That's quite helpful. I know a couple of things about this game. Not much, just enough to get by. Who destroyed the magician? Game of all time. It is a video game, that much I can tell you. It seems we cleared this place out anyway. We got a healthy stock of food. Things are going well so far. This will not last. Ooh, hang on. We haven't explored. Cool. Excellent. Oh, what game? I think it was like Phantasy Star. You needed a second controller to unlock, which seems really rough. Yeah, you had to beat the first boss of Sonic 2 with 2 players to unlock the Master System Phantasy Star, which seems unnecessary. Oh, this room looks good. I got a good feeling about this one. So let me figure this out. Hang on. We can equip the shuriken. How do we throw? There is a way to throw it, I'm sure. Oh dear. Immediately in danger. I might be getting it mixed up with something else. Hang on. These wizards are just going to keep sending us to sleep. Oh dear. Oh no. Is our journey already over? I think our journey is already over. Unless I can... We're fucking dead as shit. Okay. We didn't get... So. Yeah, apparently we're parrying sleep. So, that scene there, that changes depending on how much money you've got. Since we didn't pick up any gold, we all we got was a rock. Anyway, we can skip the intro. We go right back in. I was feeling too confident. That was the problem. I was like, oh no, this game's gonna be easy. I can do this in like an hour, probably. Not really, no. Yes, that is correct. There is a port of Dodonpachi on the Xbox 360, controlled entirely with Kinect. I don't know whether that's optional or whether you can play with a controller, but it's the visual novel is called Instant Brain, and I think it was not very successful, as is my recollection. Yeah, no, that's absolutely a thing that exists. How would you even attempt to play Dodonpachi with Kinect? You know, what we haven't seen so far is some items can be cursed, which, sucks. And it means you can't take them off until the curse wears off. Well, we got the shuriken again. I just wish I could remember. There's it's mentioned in the manual how to use it, but it's not very specific. Okay, this seems like a very dangerous room that I've just stumbled into. This is fine. What even is this? What is this creature? The worm, I see. Yes, I believe you're thinking of Dragon Crystal. I'm pretty sure this game was inspired by that one. No, I don't want shuriken. I want short sword. There we go. Did I pick up anything else useful? No, I did not. Ooh, a black potion. This seems fine. Okay, good. What does that do? A power-up potion. Okay. Yeah, the potions are all random. I think the canes and scrolls are as well. Oh, I forgot that Dragon's Lair had Kinect support. How does that even work? Do you just flail about as Dirk the Daring? Has anyone done... I hope there's footage of someone beating the game like that. I want to see it. Yes, Dragon Crystal, I thought so. I think there was a Master System version as well. I'm not sure if that was like a port or a sequel. Stairs. Where are they? Yeah, it's probably something like that. What the fuck? I'll be honest with you, I've never beaten the original Dragon's Lair. Yes, it was. This was on, where the fuck is the... It was, I think it was called Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection in the US, and it was Mega Drive Ultimate Collection over here. Where on earth? I did play Dragon's Lair 2 in a real arcade once, and that did not go very well. Aha! Yes, they did include like a bunch of extra games on some of those. A couple of arcade games, a couple of exactly 2 Master System games. I hope you enjoyed them because they were there instead of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That was Digital Eclipse when they were working on time and under budget. Oh, the DVD Dragon's Lair 3. I want to see that so bad. It's like a playthrough of the 3D Dragon's Lair game. But like recontextualized to be like the arcade games, and that is such a funny idea to me. Are we gonna get murdered by a wizard again? Oh my god. What? What? No! No! Game. Okay, we're gonna have to adapt and survive. Oh no. I've had to move my Joy-Con to the side. Good start. And hi Tremmy, happy Witch Day to you too. As you can see, I am dressed for the occasion. Oh, what was I going to say? You know, I have 2 DVD games that I picked up from... I also picked them up from Poundland. One of them is Thea's Quest. I have the real DVD of Thea's Quest, which apparently is like incredibly rare nowadays. So at some point I would like to stream it. I also have Space Pirates, and unfortunately that's it. I didn't think to pick up any more. I should have. Okay, we're just gonna dance with this worm for a while. I'm sorry. This is really funny. Let me hit you. Okay. Need to recenter myself. There we go. Okay. I did pick up some armor. There we go. I'm very easily amused. It is true, if you walk without rhythm, you will not attract the worm. Good advice. What? The DVD Dragon's Lair 3 has a PC port? Oh god, that's good. Okay, where are... no, they've got to be over here. Oh. A secret door. Hi, Decade the Karate Bugman. Sorry, I couldn't quite read that. Welcome. Playing Fatal Labyrinth and failing miserably. This is going well. Hi, Moon. Yeah, we're playing Fatal Labyrinth. We're not gonna beat this. We're sampling this for like an hour, and then we're playing Splatterhouse. But I wanted to. I just felt like showing this off. This was like the scariest game I could think of at a moment's notice. This game's cool. I have not seen the floor sharks yet. I'm pretty sure they're later on. I know of them. I know what's ahead of me with this one. You should have seen it earlier. We got murdered by wizards. Oh, and it seems like we're getting murdered by wizards again. Clearly, I need to kill this guy first. Sometimes it just be like this. There we go. Do we have... Ooh, we got a pink ring. You begin to feel much better. Alrighty then. Now, there is something very important. If you have too much food, you'll slow down. And if you slow down and you eat more food, you die. Which is an incredibly funny way to die. I fear we may have walked into the same trap as last time. If we can kill this wizard, we're in business. If not, we're in trouble. Please, I beg of you. No, not again. No, you can't do this. No. Is there nothing I can... Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So this game does have continues, but you have to reach a certain point before you're allowed to continue. We have not even reached the first such checkpoint. Anyway, if you want to see an even more basic version of this, hang on. I put this in the chat earlier, but I want to make sure people see it. The very first MegaNet version of the game released as a download only in Japan, and it is even more basic. I mean, this isn't a traditional RPG, really. This is a roguelike. These wizards seem to be like the big problem. No, that's the second time in a row that I've made it to the third floor, and I just instantly get murdered because I'm stun locked and I can't do anything. This game's good. Sadly, this is not on the Mega Drive Mini 2, but it is on the Japanese version of the Mega Drive Mini 1. It's part of the Games in a Can collection. We haven't even seen a shield yet. We picked up some armor, I think. There we go. Aha. Okay, that happened to me, but it happened with Hybrid Heaven. I lost like 2 hours worth of progress because I got suplexed by an alien. and I was very upset. Wow, how have you been getting on with them? So that'd be 2, 3, and 4, right? Not again. Not this time. I'm dancing with the worm once more. Oh no, wizard. Okay, they can't hurt me here. Did I pick anything up? Oh, you're at the end of 2. Wow. You know, honestly, I've never really played the Phantasy Star games, but I know that 2 gets pretty brutal, especially the dungeons. I mean, technically, it's our fault for being so bold as to go to the 3rd floor of this dungeon, of this castle. You know, that's on us, really. That's on us. Is there a secret door? We got more stuff. Are you kidding me? There's a DVD version of Angel of Darkness? That rules. I tell you what I would like to do at some point. I definitely want to play the Switch version of Phantasy Star, the original, because that has a bunch of easy mode stuff for big babies. The potions are mysterious. We have no idea what they do. I'm not going to chance it right now. Surely it plays better than the PS2 game. There's a whole world of DVD games that sounds pretty wild. I always wanted to get Time Traveler on DVD, but that seems very expensive now. But it is supported in MAME nowadays, so that's an option. Oh, okay. For reference on how far we're going to get in this, it took Corona 6 hours to beat this game, so we are not getting far at all. But I just felt like showing it off. It seemed like a scary enough game. These wizards are fucking terrifying, I'll tell you that. Yes, they do. The potion effects are randomized each time you play the game. And some of them do good stuff, and some of them do not do good stuff. Right, okay. So I've got a yellow cane. I've got a pink potion. I've got a brown scroll. Did I have anything else? I tell you what, I know what to do. We need to equip the short bow. Yeah, to use projectile weapons, you have to do this. No, this is fine, don't worry about it. No, unfortunately, I don't know anything about that album. I'm sorry, Moon. I've heard about it, I just don't know how anyone's getting it. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. I don't like this situation at all. Well, they've very politely lined up in a row for us. I don't think that's going to help. Especially if we keep missing. So what we'll do instead is... no. Oh, and there's a wizard up there too. Cool. If we're here, the wizard on the left can't hurt us, at least. There's a Bonanza Brothers medley, of course there is. Oh, is that the one on like the... Oh my god, no, not again. Right. Oh, this is the appraise scroll button. Okay. We have a healing potion. Good. Okay, so... No, wrong button. How much is this going to heal me? Good enough. How am I going to extract myself from this situation? Oh, this is not good. Okay, right. we are running the fuck away. Yeah, there is, because like the medley for the main menu does have a Bonanza Brothers inspired song, so I know that much. My Mega Drive 2 arrived like a few days ago. Apparently they've been arriving in Europe first. Okay, now we've got too much shit, so we gotta get rid of something. we have way more hand axes than we know what to do with. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have to move to another tile to do this. I'm just gonna leave a row of short swords. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, I didn't get a mini one either. My brother did, but I was like, you know what, I'm good. But then I saw the lineup for the mini 2 and I was in. The one complaint I have, I would have replaced Night Striker with Time Gal. The Mega CD version of Night Striker is a little rough. Like, ooh, we got some gold. That means we'll get a nice grave when we're dead. No, that's literally all that it does. Yeah, the Mega CD version of Time Gal specifically is actually really good. They redrew all of the individual frames. Like, they reduced the number of frames they used. Okay, fuck this. I've got to get out of here. Mega CD Night Ninja Warriors is a very good inclusion though. I like that. Ooh, an original Mega CD. Well, enjoy Luna. Very good. Very good. I'll just see how much this short sword does. We stick with the hand axe. Honestly, I think that the game I'm most excited to properly play on the Mega Drive 2 Mini 2 is the Mansion of Hidden Souls. I've wanted to play that game properly for years. Anyway, we've got a leather shield. Let's equip that. Yeah. Mansion of Hidden Souls rules. They even have the PAL version, Umemi Mystery Mansion. One of those mysterious cases where the the game got retitled for the PAL market. I want that ring. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone for it. I'm gonna die again. Right, no. About face. This wizard is on my ass. No. Approach me, coward. Okay, this is going better. Once we reach floor 5, we actually get the opportunity to continue. Yes, that would be System Sacom created the Mansion of Hidden Souls. It's very good. It's a video game. Hi, Sardus. Yeah, I've dressed for the occasion. We're playing Fatal Labyrinth. We've already been murdered by wizards twice. We're not playing. Oh my god, dumb out. I don't like that situation. Well, the ice. It duly noted. The ice bar can follow you into different rooms. I'm a leader now. That's what I wanted. I fear I may be. If I avoid conflict, I'll be underleveled. Yeah, the wizards suck. I've learned that the hard way. Can I even hit them with? You know what? Let's give it a try. I will assume it's just gonna keep missing. Nope. Okay, understood. Hi, Camping Luna, and yes, when they announced Fatal Fury 2, I was a little confused as to why. Oh, I see. I fell down, and I'm pretty sure it unequipped all of my shit. Cool. I have to do all this again. No, wrong one. Okay, at least my leather armor's equipped. But I'm just punching this worm in the face. I need to. There we go. I need to get the fuck out of this room. Anyway, yeah. So, I was curious why they didn't include the Mega CD version of Fatal Fury Special, and it turns out it's because the Mega Drive version of 2 is a bit wild, which makes sense. You know, Special was already out, so. Well, we got some time before that wizard ambles his way over. At least they're slow. That's something in our favour. But I would like to get back to where we were. Yes, it's got the chunky version of virtual racing. Apparently, I seem to remember hearing that they were considering 32X, but they couldn't quite get it working properly, so they went for Mega CD and. Ooh, what on earth is that? I want it. It's gold. Yes, we're rich. Money, yes. Okay, one other thing about the Mega Drive Mini 2. It has something that the first Mega Drive was lacking. Mega Drive Mini was lacking. Data East representation. It has 2 Data East games on it. Really good picks as well, I'd say. Atomic Runner and Midnight Resistance. I would have also liked Crude Buster or Two Crude Dudes, but you know what? We can't win them all. We're doing the worm dance again. we can just keep doing this. Sometimes, you know, we just didn't get stuff in Europe. That's just the way it was. We got like a bunch of home computer versions of... Ooh. I do want that potion. See you later, nerd. Oh no. Oh, this room's bad. Yeah, High Seas Havoc would have been nice. Oh no. I've been 16. Oh my god, the ice bar does a shit ton of damage. What is this? What is this creature anyway? I don't even... Oh, it's a... I see. It's a snail. Oof, okay. I walked in the pit again. No, no, not like this. Not like this. I was reading chat. I wasn't paying attention. And I just walked into the pit like a dingus. Okay. The worms are at least relatively polite. It's easy to avoid them. Yeah, I don't know why Sega didn't publish Game Ground in the US. That's an odd one. The same happened to the similar Crackdown. That was published by Sage's Creation in the US for whatever reason. Both were published by Sega in Europe and Japan, though. So, is there a way to tell where pits are? Well, I want to go out of there. Oh no, I ate too much. If you eat... I explained this already, but for those who don't know, if you eat too much in this game, you actually die. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, the Echo Crystals are a little tough. They do a lot of damage, and there's 5... What the fuck? What is this? What's this friend? Oh, he looks cool. What is he? Okay, this guy can very easily kill us. Hold on. Wait. I should... Yes! What the hell is this thing? Just a weird little guy. Got the feeling I'm gonna need a potion again in a second. There's robots. Hi, Tim Pot. Yeah, we died. We died the second you showed up. That's fine though, because what we do get is a continue feature. Once you reach a certain floor, you can continue as many times as you like, but you have to start. So like, we've reached floor 5. If we make it to floor 9 and die, we have to restart from floor 5 with our stats as they are now. But if we make it to floor 10, we can continue from there instead. Yeah, I mean, I didn't leave alive. That's correct. What we may as well do now is we may as well have a sort out with all this junk we've picked up. No, we've only got the one shield. Hold on. So there's some junk that we got here. I know what would be useful. Let us figure out what this does. Okay, so that's the parrot potion. Okay, that room below looks incredibly dangerous. Holy shit, no. We're just gonna... Oh, okay. There's a robot in here. We're just gonna keep doing this until we hit it. Maybe we should switch to the spear. It'll do less damage, but it will... Oh, short sword, there we go. But we actually hit them this time. We've destroyed the ninja. I thought the ninja was supreme, but clearly I was mistaken. Yeah, the problem with the hand axe is it misses a lot, so we have to go for reliable damage over high damage. Oh dear. Don't. Yeah, that's the Fatal Labyrinth experience. Bzz and donk. Good sound effects. That room is looking less appealing by the minute. No, you can't make me go in there. I'm just gonna... Ooh, we could just dip. We could just avoid it entirely. But I want... Oh, thank you. Oh my... I'm so sorry, Moon. I didn't see you subscribed. Thank you so much. Wow. And thank you, Tossil, for subscribing as well. Please enjoy your UFO co-emotes. Oh dear. Or at least an emote. Just the one. These echo crystals aren't fucking about. Yeah, I thought you were going to show up. Fortunately, we got a pink potion left. Ooh, what we could do is use a purple potion. The thing is... Oh, ninjas can follow you into corridors. Understood. It looks like there's only meat in there, and we've got way too much food already. So, let's go up. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits, Epasai. Thank you. Ooh, okay. I definitely need pink potions, because, a secret door. Oh, there's an ice bar slowly making its way over to me. I see you. Oh, I don't like this situation. We're officially a battle man. That's the official title we've been given. That's a good title. No, I know. I've got a decent handle on how this game goes. If you try and nip in anywhere, you get absolutely murdered. Oh, we got some good shit here, though. Are you enjoying the soundtrack, by the way? We've got 120 gold. Maybe that'll buy us a decent grave. Ooh, a wood shield. Where is that? That is here. Is that? Oh, it's slightly better than our first one. I tell you what, we're gonna. Bad idea incoming. Throw leather shield. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea. Yeah, if you got junk, you can just throw it at people and see if it does any damage. It's pretty good. There are words on my screen saying that there's a hype train. What is this? What is this hype train? I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, UFO Co is absolutely bopping to this, you know it. Now that we've leveled up a little, this seems more survivable. Until he does that level of damage. Okay, time to run away like a little coward. How many? Ooh, we don't have many pink potions left. We can take out this ninja, right? Probably. There's no way he can kill us, right? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Invaderoid and Hook to No Shock for the bits. Finally, the time tunnel is on its way to us. How did I get my first hype train playing Fatal Labyrinth? How does that happen? Is this gonna be a chain helm? Ooh, exciting. Put it on me. There we go. Some equipment can be... Oh no, I ate too much. If we eat any more, we will actually die. We don't want to do that. Secret door. It's the singular jam that this game has, of course. Right. Well, we made it further than I thought we would. Ooh. No, we're not gonna be a coward. We're not just gonna run up. Although maybe we should. Oh, it's not a slime, it's an amoeba. I see. Should probably focus on this guy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, this is bad. Oh. Oh no. Fuck it. I'm out. We have only made things worse for ourselves. And on that bombshell... Right. I need to figure out how to do this. Hang on. How do I... What button do I press? Because the game has put me in single Joy-Con mode for some reason. Okay, let's figure this out. No, that's not what I wanted. Thank you, Switch. Okay. Yeah. No, that's me. Thank you. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick save. Do you like the UI here? It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. No, I don't have a pro controller. I'm cheap. So what's the button we press now? Hang on. Yes, there we go. So we're just gonna leave the Mega Drive on for several days, weeks, months. I'm glad that Fatal Labyrinth decided to murder us. Death by Wizard is pretty good. So I tell you what, I'll wait until this hype train dies down. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna get one probably. However, what I do have is one of those Brooks converters to use an arcade stick, which is what I'll be using for our next game this evening. I'm rusty as hell, but we're going to play Arcade Splatterhouse. I see no reason why not. But I'm just going to wait a minute. We're just gonna, because I wouldn't like to leave. I don't even know what a hype train is. What does it do? What is its purpose? I was certain I switched this feature off. Clearly, I was mistaken. Yeah, no, it's a Brooks converter for a PS3, PS4 stick, and I'm gonna plug it in and I'm gonna play Splatterhouse. Anyway, thank you so much for all the subs and bits we just had for Fatal Labyrinth. I'll be back in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, who knows. And we'll be playing Splatterhouse, so I'll be back. I would totally play an I My Me game for Halloween. That's not on the cards though. Right, okay, hang on. I gotta do some shit. Wait. Well, for this, I'm using the Hori Real Arcade Pro 4. I also have a Street Fighter 4 Tournament Edition stick for 360. Hi, Rage Quitter. Also, thanks Invaderoid for following. Appreciate it. Yes. Hold on. I gotta do some shit. Wait. Okay. So. Whoop. And wait. Hold on. So. Here's what we're playing. This is the Arcade Splatterhouse. Now, we did do the PC Engine version a while back, but Splatterhouse 2 is on the Mega Drive Mini 2, and I didn't think it'd be right to play that without playing this first. Twitch being Twitch, I guess. Don't worry about it. Thanks. So, what we do have here is, before we get started, here's a developer interview where they mention that they originally had more red blood in the game, but it had to be changed to green ooze, which is kind of funny considering that the logo is all in blood. Yes, Splatterhouse was in the second stream. It was on the PC Engine Mini, but now we're doing the arcade one. This will probably be a blow up because it's been a while, but hopefully we can get to the end of this. I believe this is as big as the screen can get. Actually, wait, there's one more thing I've got to do. Hang on. I forgot to put my headphones in. Also, hi, Hexagon Witch. We're playing Splatterhouse. You can adjust the screen. You just can't adjust it any higher than this. Okay, I think we're good. So, in case you didn't catch it from that intro, we got caught in a storm and we went into the ultra haunted Splatterhouse, and our girlfriend has been kidnapped. It's up to us. So this takes the form of a Kung Fu Master-esque side-scrolling game, but it's gnarly as fuck, as you can see. We don't have many actions we can do, but we can do punches, we can do kicks. We're off to a good start already. We also have the slide kick, which does way more damage to things. Anyway, that was a button check. That was a button check. Can we? Oh, no. I forgot that the buttons are a little messed around here. Does that cut off a bit of the screen? No, that seems to be fine. Okay, right. Okay, button check. Wonder Momo Halloween special. Oh, I'd play that. There we go, much better. I can see everything now. So, our boy Rick here has to save Jennifer by murdering everything in the Splatterhouse. The slide kick, you have to press down on your way down from a jump and press kick. It does double damage to enemies, so it's very effective. But it's also a little tricky to pull off. How's the sound balanced, by the way? Because this needs to be loud. This game is a very atmospheric kind of soundscape, if you will. Yeah, it's an odd... This is a Namco Museum on Switch. Little low. Okay, I can fix that. There we go, that should be better. These are officially called ball worms, I believe. Oh, it's not over yet. There we go. Gross. So you get 2 hearts back at the start of every stage, up to a maximum of 5 on the default settings, but a maximum of 6 on others. You need all the hearts you can get. What an absolutely disgusting game this is. I love it. I'm a big fan of Arcade Splatterhouse. It takes a little while to get used to the controls. That guy with the big head is called Top Heavy, I believe. Good name. Yeah, unfortunately, this Namco Switch does not have many games on it at all. But it does have Sky Kid, Rolling Thunder 2, and Tank Force, and Splatterhouse, which are games that you don't see as often. How's the sound now, by the way? I'm always paranoid about that. This, by the way, is absolutely not a guaranteed 1cc. I'm rusty as fuck, so we'll see how it goes. But I have done it before. I love the noise that they make when they get slammed against the wall. It's very satisfying. A seaside... Wow! You actually saw this in an arcade in Morecambe. That's sick. Oh. Sadly, the arcades in Morecambe aren't that gnarly anymore, but oh well. Nice place, though. So this is the poltergeist sequence. You just want to punch this chair until it dies. Ouch. Just punch the knife with your bare hands, it's fine. Fortunately, we're still on pace to get full hearts after we beat this stage. But wait. Oh, they're clever. Oh, I can't wait for Arcade Archive Splatterhouse. I hope that happens. Barrow Duke is next. Oh shit, it's 1 heart. That's right. I remember now. It's the other version that gives you 2 hearts. Anyway, this shotgun, we're going to take it with us all the way to the end of the stage. Because we need it. I don't even want to know what this thing is. Just get it away from me, okay. If we hit these puddles, we'll go into an extra stage, and we don't want that. Bird. Oh, fuck. You know what, I kind of want to shoot that guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. So now we have 2 shotguns. Why would we need that? I've never seen an arcade cab of this. I wish. Anyway, this is Biggie Man. Sometimes translated as Piggy Man. Piggy Man has decided to take some hearts from us. That's fine. It does slightly cut off the top of the screen. Anyway, we're back in. We're in the mansion itself now. And we've got a spear. We're just gonna, yeah. As you can see, this is a lot more detailed than the TurboGrafx version. The TG version did its best with what it had. But it's nowhere near as brutal as the arcade version. It's also a lot easier. Oh, fuck. That's not. You don't want to get hit by them. Okay, come on, bat. I know. Okay, that's fine. Oh, thank you, Aquadancer9. Sorry, my hat's been covering up the notifications. I've just realised. Let's see if we can fix that. Hang on. There, that should fix that. I've played that mobile version. Oh, wait, no. No, I've played a different version that has the unmasked Rick. Based on the PS3 360 game. It does not look great. Oh no. That wasn't going to work out. So now it's time for the most difficult enemy in the game. It's time for Mirror Rick. Let's see if we can do this. I'm just practicing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's every 5th mirror after this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this next one. There we go. So that's the reverse slide kick. It's way more difficult to execute, but if you can do it, you can get rid of Mirror Rick instantly. Just remove him from the video game. No, I tried. Fuck. Luckily, that's the end of this hall. Can we beat this boss with 1 heart? Maybe. Ah, this is a jam though. In the US TurboGrafx version, the cross was replaced with an evil head. No. Rick Footsies. The Rick Mirror match is surprisingly difficult. Let's try that again. The 1cc is in jeopardy, I won't lie. If we're gonna have to continue anywhere, it's probably the next stage. Yeah, there is a sweet spot. Ah, fuck. Did I completely fucked up? No. Ah. I forgot how to do this, boss. Can you tell? That's fine. I think we got it this time. There is another extend at 70,000. Whether we survive that long is debatable. Although I tell a lie, I have seen a cabinet of this game before at a retro game event here in the UK. It was in a candy cab though. No, that guy. I always forget how to. That's it. You have to be a little early on him. There's the spot. So you can. Fucking hell. No. No, I knew that was going to happen. That's fine. Yeah, you kind of have to do a jump kick for them. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I played this. Unfortunately, continues do send you all the way back. That's fine. Actually finishing the game shouldn't be a problem, the streamer said, knowing they have cursed themselves. Medusa. They are kind of Medusa heads, aren't they? I thought I was done with them. The advantage is, if I don't get a 1cc, that gives me an excuse to stream this game again in the future. And you know what? I'm always down for that. I'm intentionally not doing a 1cc. Okay. What's cool about this is there's a unique strike for looking forward. And a unique strike for the back kick. There we go. Yeah, they didn't need to go to that extra level, but they did. Yes. Feels good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Tecmo Night was like 98, yeah? 88, right? That's about as gory as the arcade got. Okay, let's try again. Such a jam. Fuck. He got a low in. He got the low jab in. Oh, Kabuki Z's pretty gory as well. Oh, there was also, I guess, Dynasty Wars as well, that has, like, decapitations in the cutscenes. What you're supposed to do is do a crouch kick on those guys. Fuck. It's all happening again. You see, you can do a crouch kick in the air. Ah, Zombie Raid is so good. Zombie Raid is very twisted. I've totally got it this time. You don't understand. Luckily, this game isn't too long anyway, so even if we continue a couple of times, we should be okay. Nope. Fuck. I see how the Halloween stream is now. It's just me cussing up a storm. I see. No. I thought stage 5 was going to be the problem. Nope, it's stage 4. This kind of shows how much more difficult the arcade version is compared to the PC Engine one. PC Engine one, easy. It's a lot less. There's less enemy types. There's less enemies in general. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what Exidy were thinking with Chiller. That is a very mean-spirited game. So he shows up in the 4th one. Nope. It is the 5th one. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Chiller is an absolute game, I guess. It exists. We're not sure why. We haven't figured that out yet. I keep fucking up the slide kick. That's like the most important part. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. 1, 2, 3. 4. There we go. Do we get it this time? Is this the time we get it? Interestingly, there's unused code in the game that would have let you continue on the spot that is ultimately unused, as well as a co-op feature, which would have been amazing. It would have been incredibly difficult to play, but it would have been amazing. Okay, right. There we go. Not close enough. Oh, we can... Okay, we can just crouch those guys. That's good data. Understood. We can probably crouch those guys as well. Okay, this fight just got a lot easier. Yeah, put their faces on like the sombrero you get in Sunset Riders. At least they keep it consistent which head designs do what. There we go. Okay. Bury me with my face. So, this scene is in the PC Turbo Graphics version, but they get rid of the altar and the Stations of the Cross in the back, which means that the candles are just floating in midair, which is really funny. Anyway, shit's going down. It looks like we get to save our girlfriend Jennifer. We better get on that. But first, we have to do some carpentry. Very satisfying. Okay. Ooh. Now, it's been hotly debated whether the fingers are a reference to Evil Dead 2, because I'm pretty sure this came out the same year as Evil Dead 2. But I think they're just using their pointing finger, not the middle finger. It's hard to tell. Now, this stage has more routes than all of the others. I'm pretty sure we want to go up here. Yeah, it kind of is like that. Anyway, we're haunted by the anime ghost here. Who throw skulls at us, because of course they do. I believe in official material that ghost is called the Joker or something, which is kind of a strange name. Oh fuck, we went the wrong room. Oh, we definitely went in the wrong room. Because this is a Mirror Rick rematch. Maybe this will turn out okay? We should have gone down. That sends us to Master Dead's room. Nope. Hi, Shark. Yeah, this is actually what happens if anime becomes real. It was a mistake. I'm just gonna, you know what? Mirror Rick can have this one. Because I went in the wrong room like an idiot. Good high score table music. We can do it again. We can do it better. So this is by far the longest stage. It's got the most different sections. And it's got multiple paths you can take. And you can just punch these hands. Okay, good. We've cleared it. We go up here, down here, and then we go down again once we get to Master Dead's room. It's these ghost ladies that make this room difficult. Because you kind of have to... You have to get them before they can drop their skulls. Anyway, see ya, ladies. Oh, we're grooving. We're doing the monster mash down here. So this is Master Dead. He can bring enemies back to life. That's his whole shtick. But if we punch him or attack him, we can stop him from doing that, and then we die. This music track only appears here. So what you want to do is you want to get into a rhythm. He'll just keep doing this. And if you stop him from resurrecting the other zombies, he's no problem at all. Okay. And now we go down. The other route we could take has a version of the stage 1 boss, but it's scrolling as well, and it's way more difficult to deal with. This doesn't bode well. You know what? Maybe we should just leave those dogs alone. That seems like the better strategy. Just don't fuck with them. They ain't done shit to us. May as well leave them. Okay. Are you ready for the twist in this tale? Uh-oh. Your girlfriend is trying to kill you. This is probably like the hardest fight in the game. Mutant Jennifer is out to murder you. It doesn't get really tricky until the third phase. Oh, if I could do this first try, it'll be great. That'll be great. on, please, please, please. Yes! Sick! Okay. That's the only strategy I know. Unfortunately... she's gone. Oh, you just fucked with the wrong guy, buddy. And now we enter the womb. No, what happens in her third phase is she, her jumps are way shorter. So, the way she works is... okay, I'm gonna die there. I kind of got to explain this, hang on. Fortunately, the game doesn't stop letting you continue. We'll just read that. So, basically how it works is, once she gets in range with you, she'll use her claw. But in the third phase, she does very shallow jumps, so you can't really wait for her to jump over you and attack her. You have to get in, and that's the difference there. Yeah, I miss the eye catch sequences. They each have individual music tracks in the arcade version as well. The PC Engine version uses like 2. So this is the womb. This is where monsters are born. It's kind of horrifying. It's a long hallway. I think I've realised a problem with this port. It doesn't like the arcade stick. It kind of travels a little. That's it. Yeah, if you're moving between crouching and moving, it continues your movement, so it doesn't do what it's supposed to. Interesting. That's going to make this a little trickier, but I think we can work with it. So you just have to keep letting the screen scroll and just get rid of these horrible things before they latch onto you. I believe these are called egg obas in the Japanese material. Extremely hot jams for this incredibly haunted place, though. I'm glad we got past Jennifer, at least. You know, if we want to get the 1cc on this game, we may have to resort to the version on Splatterhouse 2010, because these controls are suboptimal. This is not great. No, I kicked you. Ah. Definitely not. I forgot that it does that. It just throws Rick in. That's funny. Yeah, this ain't the run. I don't think. It's a very satisfying pop, though. Sound across the board in this game is just excellent. It's kind of a shame you probably wouldn't hear it very well in an actual arcade. Nope. Hi, Rachel. There may be a little bit of input delay. That's a possibility. But what's happening is if you quickly switch from walking to try and crouch, you'll just keep walking instead, which is not great. I'm pretty sure that happened on the Joy-Con as well, so it might just be a problem with this port. Requires further investigation. No, because I have played this on original hardware and it didn't do that. It might be a similar thing with the Wonder Momo problem, where like it doesn't realize it's meant to be something about a 8-way and a 4-way joystick. I'll have to investigate further, but for now we must press on. We must avenge Jennifer and get the hell out of this place. Preferably by setting it on fire. Sternly worded letters. Coming for you, Bandai Namco. Yeah, I don't think I noticed it before, but it's like really important on this stage. So that's why it's become an issue now. Because you kind of have to be absolutely in control on this stage. Rick is not super well equipped for fast moving enemies, but these guys are just slow enough that you can deal with them if you've got the right level of control. Something not present in Splatterhouse 2. As we will see later this week. Oh, this is going to be rough. Nope. It could also be input lag. There are many things it could be. Also, kind of helpful that there's a sound cue, so you know when one of them spawned off screen. Good intel. Good data. No. Come on. I don't know whether two hearts is enough for this boss, but we'll give it a shot. Leap into my fist. Definitely not doing it this time. Ah, fuck. We'll find a way to blame that guy, Shark, don't you worry. Okay, we go back in. We can do it this time. No, we can't. Oh, it's a disaster already. This is the true Halloween nightmare. Trapped on stage 6 in Splatterhouse forever. Yeah, you may as well. We got it this time. I've got complete faith. We're not doing bad for time either. God, that's so funny that he just drops in from the roof. Sometimes it's the little things that make you laugh. No, I wanted to slide kick. be fair, if you're gonna get trapped in the Splatterhouse vortex anywhere, it's gonna be this stage. Why can't I do the slide properly? There we go. Oh, get off. And I mean, sometimes it's just luck with these spawns. Sometimes you just get unlucky. That's just how it be. Nope. Hi, L. Ramses. We're trapped in a vortex at the moment. We'll be fine. We'll probably be fine. There's only one more stage after this, so we're close. Fuck. I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. Real gamer hours in progress. No. Fuck off. In regards to the fricked up little egg guys when you put in stage 6, there are too many of them. Please eliminate 3. Thank you, Shark. Yeah, this level's a bit rough, but it's once you get into a rhythm with it, it's kind of fun. It's just difficult. It tests your mastery of the controls. All of your skills as a hockey mask wearing murderer, as a gamer, are being tested here. See, I'm getting into the zone now. I know what I'm doing. No one can stop me. Am I about to do this without getting hit? Yes, I am. Fuck you. I thought it was about to explode. Okay, there we go. You want to step back because that hurts you. Remember the basics of CQC. Okay, we did it. Got him. And this is the final stage. The mansion burst into flames. We gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Even the zombies are on fire, but we can't punch them. We just gotta keep going. Ooh. Whoop. Sick. Did you see that? That was skills. So, what's going on here? It's a little ambiguous. This is Hell Chaos. A giant rotting skull. Giant rotting head. Let's kill it. He's got his bacon hands. He's trying to grab us. We will not be intimidated. There's no reason to alternate kicking and punching. I just like to do it. Ah. I believe you could get like a plastic set of this guy, like a model. Oh, fuck. Not this time. I think this is the last set. Ooh. Fuck. I nearly had it. Gunpla of Hell Chaos. God, I wish. Whoop. Jump, and one more. Okay. Sick. I guess it is the Burning Man from from TMNT. I love the noises that he makes. They're so horrifying. Oh no, I'm not close enough. Ah. Yeah, vinyl. That's what I thought. I know they did a vinyl figure of the first boss from Altered Beast for reasons. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the space Harrier Mammoth. That's a good one. In the early parts of the fight, you just need to watch out for the rocks, because they can hurt you. But eventually the hands start showing up when the face is there too. And it's just a case of not getting hit. Just don't get hit, idiot. This is such a good song though. It's a shame we can't hear all of it. Well. 1, 2. Oop, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. No. Ah, nearly had it that time. Watch for falling rocks. Yep. Whoop. Okay. This bit you just kind of have to memorize. It's not a huge deal. And if you can space out they sort of storm based on where you are. So if you space them out, you got plenty of room to jump. No, closer. I believe there's also, they sold a, for the TurboGrafx version, they sold a shirt or maybe like a cap with Hell Chaos's head on it. I would love one of those. Okay. Oh, fuck. We got him this time. We got him. Okay, sick. Yeah, and you get 100,000 points for that, which is enough for 2 extends. That's funny. Flashing warning coming up. It's not. It could have been worse. So, our girlfriend's dead. The Splatterhouse is destroyed. But we survived, right? Is this a happy ending? Find out in Splatterhouse Part 2. Go back to the house. We'll do that later this week. One of my favourite fake credit names is coming up. I like that they refer to it as visual effects and makeup. That's really cool. It's very movie-like. Now, this is actually a... Yeah, the thing is, this is actually a classical piece of music. This isn't original to this game. It's Cento nel Core, and it's like a classical piece of music. So whether the version on the Katamari soundtrack is a reference to this or the original classical music, I don't know. It's coming up. Devil Nakamura. There we go. All members of branch office. Splatter Team Original. I love the original Splatterhouse. I know I kind of sucked at it tonight, but I would like to... I want to do a 1cc on stream at some point. But the story is not over yet. Just like every favourite horror film, there's a stinger at the end. End. Or is it? I'm gonna have to beat that high score at some point. I'll have to investigate this version a little more. No, I don't. I don't care. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's absolutely part of the house shared universe. I choose to believe that. So okay, we gotta cut. We'll cut the sound on the game for now. We got a couple of links to put in. First off, if you want more information on Splatterhouse than you would ever need, you have to go to the West Mansion, which is a very, very in-depth, useful website run by a guy who was doing retro gaming stuff like in the early aughts. Nice guy. And there's also... Wait a minute. There's also this. I wrote a thing about Splatterhouse. It's pretty old, but it does have MS Paint art. Sarah and Sniper meet Biggie Man. He's not sure what to make of it. He's like, who the fuck are these two? Why aren't you wearing a mask? What's going on here? Rest. Yeah. I could have put yeah, I kind of had to move the UI around to make this work, and rather than lives and life, you know, I put rest. Did you two not read the email? I think Sarah in particular has had problems with her travel agent. She's been sent to the Splatterhouse. She's been sent to the cursed town from Yomawari repeatedly. Poor kid. Anyway, that's gonna do it for our scary Halloween stream. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I'm amazed I didn't scare everyone off with Fatal Labyrinth. That was fun. I kind of didn't want to do a full stream just in case it turned out to be a dud. But that worked out like way better than I thought it would. We will play Splatterhouse again someday. I want that 1cc. Someday. But for now, we are gonna. Again, thanks for showing up, everyone. You'll never look at crystals the same way again. Yeah. Or wizards. Wizards fucked us up. So, before we, because I have to do the bit where I sort of ramble for a little while. Moving forward, we will be knocking the Friday streams on the head for a little while. I just need a little rest time. I think the Game Boy Turtles games broke me a little. So we'll be doing Wednesdays every week and then Sundays off and on. We will return to Friday streams eventually, but not right now. They will return. Yes, you're thinking of Dragon Crystal on the Game Gear and Master System. But that means that we are streaming on Wednesday. I will always blame Radical Rescue for all of life's problems. So this Wednesday, Friday has been cancelled due to Turtles. Yeah, okay. What was I going to say? So yes, this Wednesday, we're playing, we're going to start the Mega Drive Mini 2. I've gone through the list. I've figured out, because at first I was just going to play like a handful of them because there's 60 games on the bloody thing. But then I thought, no, I like the Mega Drive, so we may as well show off as much as we can. So I'm going to show off, we're going to do like we did with the Taito Egret 2 Mini. We're going to play through, or at least show off, as many games as possible. I've removed the RPGs, and I've removed a couple of games that I refuse to stream. I am not streaming Vector Man 2. You can't make me. Clay Fighter 1cc, let's fucking go. No, CAC. Earthworm Jim 2 is not on the list. I'm not doing it. I've done my time in the Earthworm Jim salt mines. I no. The problem is, it's my stream. No, not Night Trap we're going to play. The only games I've excised because I don't want to play them are Earthworm Jim 2 and Vector Man 2. Everything else, aside from the RPGs on there, that's on the table, baby. We're going to be playing Sewer Shark. We're going to be playing Mansion of Hidden Souls. Oh, it's going to be great. Hell yes. Hell yes to Mansion of Hidden Souls. So, that's what we're going to start with, a couple of horror-themed games on Wednesday, because, you know, it may no longer be October when we start streaming the Mega Drive 2 Mini, but it's always Halloween in my heart. Okay, well, you take it easy, everyone. Thanks again for showing up. Thanks for all the generous bits and follows and subs. Very nice. I appreciate you all. Oh, Granada, I can't wait. There's so many good games on it. Oh. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna go for real now. So thanks everyone. See you. Bye bye.